Welcome everyone to today's meeting. And today we are going to have a wonderful session, a panel discussion on member retention strategies and best practices. And before we begin, let's uphold the mission of Toastmasters. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. I am Hadi Abdulkader, today's Sergeant at Arms, and welcome all once again to District 127 Club Growth Developments panel discussion. To officially start the meeting, I want to note that this meeting will be recorded and shared among members. In order to have a smooth meeting, we have some ground rules. Please put yourself on mute when not speaking. Don't interrupt while someone is speaking. And be attentive throughout the meeting, because this is going to be a special session, because members are the pillars of Toastmasters. No matter the club, no matter the district, no matter the area, no matter the district, no matter the headquarters, without members, we are nothing. So we members are the foundation. And let's have a great meeting. Now, please welcome the next person is a doctor, a physician by profession, and she's practicing in Dubai since past 15 years, a Toastmaster by passion, and last 6 years she's practicing Toastmasters as well, and currently Assistant Club Growth Director of District 127 and Extension Chair. And being into very serious, mundane profession have led her to take life easy, and that's why she said she joined Toastmasters. But now she's saying that it is keeping her smile alive, and she want to remain Toastmasters for life. That means a lifetime member. Good for Toastmasters, because we get membership fee every 6 months. Jokes apart, let's put our hands and hearts together to welcome Dr. Muneeba Ali, our Assistant Club Growth Director.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hadi, for that wonderful introduction. Good evening, my friends, fellow Toastmasters, dignitaries of the house. Warm welcome to all. I'm happy and proud to host this 5th in the monthly workshop sessions planned by our versatile leader, DTM Dr. Abdul Sathar. You all saw how the Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Hadi, he introduced me. So when he asked me about my intro, of course, I asked him about his intro too. He's a mechanical engineer by profession and a soft skill trainer by passion. And he likes to talk about people. You know how the way he introduced me. He liked to talk about people, their skills, their passion, empathy. I think he should have become a doctor than an engineer. He's a Toastmaster since 2016, and he's a president of Toastmasters Toastmaster Club and the VPM of Carpe Diem Sharjah Toastmasters Club. Even though I shared a bit of my bio with Hadi, I didn't expect such an awesome intro. That's one of the reasons I'm still with this amazing family, to feel the glow. Not only that, whenever a meeting in a club is planned or an event like this, whether it's in an area or division or district it is planned, members and leaders volunteer to speak, to listen, to encourage, to support. What a beauty. It's hardly found anywhere else. That's why the invite to this event said, the strength of a Toastmaster club is not just in its members, but in the loyalty and engagement of the members, not just in the numbers. It's so true. As a CGD, DTM Dr. Abdul Sathar, he's in India. He's spending some sun time with his loving mother, some happy time with his friends. He has sent us a message as a video message. His internet is very weak. He tried to join, but it keeps on having problems. So let's hear what he has to say.
Respected district leaders, division directors, area directors, club excom, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guests, good afternoon, each and every one of you. I'm sure all of you are doing great. Very happy to be here today to present to you yet another workshop which will add value to your Toastmaster journey. We are in the 5th month of District 127 23-24 term. I'm truly thankful to my team for the support and each and every member for helping us reach this far, this fast. Just to give an update about the CG, what CGD has achieved in the past 5 months. They have conducted 50 free of cost meetings in Burjuman Center. We have achieved a renewal rate of 57.5%. We've chartered 8 new clubs, still have 8 prospective clubs in our hand. Revived 3 weak clubs and conducted 5 demo meetings and 3 are being planned. We've conducted 15 open houses and appointed 12 club coaches, and we're still looking for more. Educational sessions and workshop, we've conducted about 5 of them till now. The award distribution, as we have distributed the first honor our club awards. It is 31 silver awards and 48 gold awards. Area first honor awards 24 and area division first honor award 7 in number. Genesis area and division awards, Braveheart, VPM and Vanguard awards every month, and 63 Smedley awards. Everything looks colorful and we have a lot more responsibility to fulfill in this term. And please reach out to us, our team, if you need any help with club forming new clubs or you are looking for help for your weak club. With the support of each and every member, we can make this district a Smedley distinguished district. Let me remind you the words of Napoleon Hill. It is literally true that we can succeed best and quickest by helping others succeed. Let's work together and meet all the milestones of this term. Thank you very much for patient listening and wishing you all the best for a very, very successful educational session and lots of learning in this.
Thank you, CGD DTM Dr. Abdul Sathar. That was so intricate, so impressive, so elaborate. You are a true leader. In order to acknowledge and appreciate the achievements of our club mates, of our members, and to encourage the other clubs to go for these achievements, we'll be posting the link of what he told, like what all awards has been received from the CGD for all the clubs and members. We'll be sharing it on the chat. Now, District 127, the CGD team of District 127 has organized this workshop where we are going to learn the secret recipe of member retention strategies and best practices from our division leaders, our division directors, the DDs. We have such a great personalities with us, ready to offer the wisest words. More of the attributes I'll keep for our moderator of the event to share with you. And to introduce these Avengers of District 127, I would love to give the screen to our moderator for today. She's a treasure I have found even without digging deep into the well of Toastmasters. You may call it fortune or destiny. She's a passionate Toastmaster and equally passionate educator, heading the Department of Business Studies at GEMS Foundation School. She strongly believes you'll get everything you want in life if you help others to get what they want in life. She's been into Toastmasters from the past 83 months, exactly as she have told me, and has served many leadership roles in clubs, area, and division levels. I met her while she was delivering her path completion speech in ESCF Toastmasters open house meeting. She delivered an impeccable speech, mesmerizing the audience. And in that awe-inspiring speech, she revealed about how at ease she could preside over panel discussions. And that's exactly what I was looking for. I have found that jewel, that gemstone. Please put your hands together to welcome this lady who talks so effortless, words so precious, whose confidence is so obvious. The amazing and adorable Toastmaster Aparna with an audacious and appealing applause.
Thank you
Over to
so much, DTM Muneeba, for those kind words. I think apart from my parents, you are the one who said that I am a gem in your life. Thank you so much. Good evening, Toastmasters, distinguished guests, and fellow members. Today, we have the privilege of delving into a crucial aspect of our Toastmasters journey, member retention strategies and best practices. As we navigate through this insightful panel discussion, we will uncover the keys to not only attracting new members, but also keeping our existing members engaged, inspired, and committed to their personal and professional growth. In the vibrant tapestry of Toastmasters, each member contributes to the overall success of the club. So it's imperative that we explore effective strategies to ensure our members not only join, but stay with us on this exciting journey of self-improvement and leadership development. Our distinguished panelists today bring a wealth of experience and wisdom to shed light on the diverse approaches and proven techniques that have successfully retained members in their respective clubs. From creating a welcoming club environment to implementing innovative programs and fostering a sense of community, we will uncover the secrets behind member retention excellence. Without further ado, let's dive into the world of member retention strategies and best practices. I invite our esteemed panelists to share their insights and experiences to enrich our understanding and empower us to create thriving Toastmasters Club. Please join me in welcoming the panelists. Our first panelist is a Toastmaster for a decade long, leading with grace a seasoned song. Division G Director, the role embraced, in the realm of speeches, his mark is traced. A project director by profession, he stands tall, guiding endeavors, ensuring success for all. With each project a masterful touch, his leadership skills, they truly clutch. Published author, his words take flight in the Sharjah Book Fair, a recent highlight. Leadership, a blueprint, a literary gleam, a masterpiece born, a visionary dream. Please put your hands together for Toastmaster Dileep Kumar. Coming up next is someone who is in Dubai's vibrant heart, a Toastmaster bold. Since 2018, his tale of eloquence is told. 4 clubs like stars in his Toastmasters array. Tejas Muhaisna, leaders and speakers, and universal, they say. A maestro of words, a leader by design. In club realms, his influence does shine. VPE president roles he has won with pride. An electrical engineer and project manager he guides. For 19 years, Dubai's embraced his quest, a journey of eloquence his very best. Past Area 56 helm, leadership he would adore. Now Division E's compass, his skilled direction we implore. Please put your hands together for Toastmaster Abdul Raoof. Next on virtual stage is from Division H, a servant leader arose. In Toastmasters, his journey began to compose. Since 2015, every club officer role he has donned with grace, guiding force in leadership's embrace. Area director, his realm did shine. President distinguished, achievement aligned. In Ras Al Khaima's oil and gas domain, with twin girls, life's greatest gain. In the stock market's dance, his knowledge does gleam. From swimming to chess, his varied passions stream. With a thunderous round of applause, please welcome the brother of Toastmasters fraternity, Toastmaster Kanthi. Last but not the least, we have someone In realms of HR, she holds command so true, authority cloaked in a convincing hue. Past director of Area 48, now Division C, she guides, convincing with words where wisdom resides. Her spirit adventurous, a daring guide. In both work and life, she conquers the tide. Put your hands together for the best area director of the year 2022-23, Toastmasters Sowmyya Shetty. So these are our esteemed panelists. Before we start this engaging discussion on retention, I request the audience to hold your horses and keep your questions ready, because we will be opening the virtual floor for the audience. So please keep your questions ready for our panelists. But I believe after the almost an hour of question and answers here with our esteemed panelists, I don't think so you will have any more questions, but still keep it ready if you have anything. Because after all, the beauty of Toastmasters lies in the collective wisdom and support we offer each other. So let me start first with Toastmaster Dileep. Toastmaster Dileep, how can clubs effectively communicate the value of Toastmasters membership to retain existing members?
Thank you,
Toastmaster
Aparna.
Dileep.
I really appreciate your poetic introductions. Anyway, we want to learn from that. So when I joined Toastmasters, I believe in 2013, it's a decade ago, I entered a room wherein a lot of Toastmasters doing their routine meeting. I don't have any clue exactly. And it took me a lot more than 3-4 months to figure out exactly what each segment in Toastmasters does and how it add value to a member. So thanks for that question. And how effectively we can communicate the value of Toastmasters to a new member or a member which is already in a club. This can be a tool for a vice president membership of a club, or anyone, any fellow ex-com or fellow member of a club who want his friend or to retain a members in the program. So the first thing, I wanted to bifurcate my answer into 3. Number 1, how the program and how the setup. The first one is a self-paced program. So Toastmasters program is a self-paced program. So what it gives, the value what it gives is unlimited personal growth. Then the second one, under this same category, there is a small group, a group of 25 or 30, 20 member, and each gives a better teamwork and better opportunity to build a relationship. Then the third one, the skill reinforcement, which is every bi-weekly we meet, and majority of our clubs meet bi-weekly, certain clubs meet weekly. So what it gives a skill improvement or skill reinforcement happening. This is the value they are getting. And the second part, by presenting their project speeches or presentations, or attending table topics or evaluation, what it gives, what is the value it gives, is a clear communication or clear confidence and skill, self-confidence building they will be getting by attending table topics. And in evaluation, it's getting a increased self-awareness, the mentoring pattern that they get, that is the value they get. And finally, and the third category, what I want to mention is about the leadership opportunities, what each and every club offers. So it will eventually become a leadership growth in that particular person or career advancement. And finally is opportunity to conduct meetings. So I learned, because I am a project professional, and I learned how to conduct a meeting, how to start on time, end on time. These are all learned from Toastmasters. That is a beauty, how you prepare an agenda, only focusing what to be done, start on time, end on time. These are all I learned from Toastmasters. So answers to the question. So if you communicate all these values, whenever a new member join or a member, if you feel they gets disengaged from the fraternity, you can reinforce these values to the Toastmasters. Back to you, Aparna.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dileep. I completely agree. We come sometimes back to the basics and learn to start the meeting on time, end on time. These seems to be trivial things, but they matter a lot in in maintaining the skills of the members. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dileep. Now, coming to Toastmaster Sowmyya, how can Toastmasters clubs create an inclusive environment to retain a diverse membership? Over to you, Toastmaster Sowmyya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aparna. First and foremost, it's very important to understand why do we need a diverse membership portfolio? Is it just because it is good to have, or is it just because it is nice to have a diverse pool? In my perspective, diverse pool does add a lot of value to not just one club, any club, because it helps you in terms of varied perspectives. It gives you a much bigger understanding, rather global understanding, because we being in Dubai, we are blessed to have exposure to different nationalities, so and such is the case in Toastmasters as well. You can be innovative, you can be creative more, and none of this, it also increases your cultural competence. You are aware of different cultural background which people come in, and most importantly, the networking opportunity. So this is why diverse membership does add value to any club. Now, coming back to your question, how do we create an inclusive environment for a diverse membership portfolio? Of course, there are a few things which is basics, which is fundamental, which is also very well written, documented in our moments of truth. Number one is being a very welcoming club which values diversity. So if the club members are aware what value each member brings in, no matter whichever background they are coming from, that definitely adds to it. Number two is engage a very open communication. Everyone loves to be heard. Their voice is important, no matter what. So have that open communication or open channel in that club. Even for leadership, it is important to provide opportunity to diverse profile, people from diverse profile, probably a leadership rotation or whatsoever. That also helps. These are the do's, the common fundamentals. There are certain don'ts which we shouldn't do. Is number one is to tolerate discriminating behavior. What I mean to say is, at times subconsciously we might speak or behave in certain way in our language wherein it might not be welcoming for a person who is from a diverse profile. So try to avoid that. Keep it very neutral. Keep it very standard, so that it's inclusive. And this is where the training on inclusivity is also important, because not everybody will understand what does being inclusive means. This is why, and of course, most and very, very important part, which I feel is not to promote any prominent single dominant culture if you are looking for a diverse cultural background. So this, I think, is very important, because when I was serving as a VP membership, one of the things which I valued is, attracting diverse pool of people. Attracting is one thing, but retaining is another thing. And these are the fundamentals which are important to keep them intact, retain, and also engaged.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sowmyya, for those do's and don'ts in order to have a diverse membership. Now, coming to Toastmaster Raoof. Toastmaster Raoof, how can clubs effectively onboard new Toastmaster members to probably ensure a positive start?
Thank you very much, Moderator Toastmaster Aparna. Yes, it is very important to have a positive start, whether as a leader or as a member, especially when as a new member, when we join, we have certain expectation in mind. Now, when I joined Mohesna Toastmasters Club in the year 2018, the best part I experienced was the first day when I joined, they introduced all the other leaders, the club officers, and they explained about what their roles are. And they also did a separate membership orientation session where we could understand what we can expect as a member, what I could expect in the journey, where the member is getting a basic understanding about what expectation as a club they can offer, as well as what the member shall contribute to the club for our own personal growth. So this orientation will help to have a proper understanding from both sides, from the club as well as from the member side, to work together towards the progress of the member. So I strongly believe the basic things what we supposed to do, like the membership orientation, then assigning a mentor, conducting an education session or an awareness session to the new member on pathways education program. So these basic things, setting goals for the members by looking into the membership profile. Hope everyone of you might be knowing the membership profile is the one form is getting filled from the members by the VP membership, and that can be handed over to the VP education so that he can also be aware what the high level of goals the member seeks from by joining the Toastmasters club. So on that aspect, if we can start working, and the VP education can encourage to give an icebreaker speech at the shortest time, will have a great impact in the beginning, in the journey of a Toastmaster when he is joining for the first time. In my experience, yes, these are the key area I could say very, very important.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Raoof. You took me back when I joined my club as a new member, because I completely agree with you that membership orientation does play an important role, because that probably helped me to hook up with the Toastmasters, and that probably is the case with anyone and everyone in Toastmasters. So membership orientation is actually the key for the new Toastmasters to have them in the club. Now, coming to the brother of Toastmasters fraternity, Toastmaster Kanthi, what measures can clubs take to identify and support members who may be at risk of disengagement?
Hi, thank you, Aparna sister, and good evening, CGD and my division directors, Toastmaster Raoof, Toastmaster Sowmyya, Toastmaster Dileep bro, and Nisha ma'am, and Muneeba ma'am, and Hadi, and everybody is here, and all the leaders. Nice to meet you all in one stage. That's a fantastic. That's the biggest problem in not only in Toastmasters, all around the world. So about the members retention, and actually that is like a leaking bucket. For example, if the bucket has our strength at Toastmasters, if we are losing the members, it's like a leaking bucket. Even though we can add water like new members, still if we have we have to stop the leakage. So how to retain members, that is a very critical point. And I believe alone we cannot we can do so little, and together we can do so much, as per Helen Keller. So for in a club, we cannot do with one single person, we cannot stop, and we need the teamwork actually. So there are a lot of proven, lot of methods. Even we are gifted that we have the great leaders in our audience also. And you please use the chat box and give the ideas, and I will share my ideas so we can club together and we will get one clear picture also. So the first point I would like to say about the satisfaction factor for the members, and we need to identify the satisfaction factor. Actually each one has different goals, and that also another one, it will change according with the time also. When I joined that time, I had some other goals, and later it has changed. So we have to check the time to time about the goals, so we can satisfy the members. And also, in my personal experience, I would like to say that we no need to we need to know about the members' goals and what they want and what they do not want. That is a critical one, because some members do not want to participate in contest. Some members do not want to take the treasurer role. So we have to identify that one. No need to force then one, so we can stop the leakage. And there are a lot of strategies are there. And I would like to check the chat box. And please, one link only I saw. So please give your ideas also. So first one, we have to take the define their needs. And the another one techniques is like elevate the fun factor. That is psychologically, it's proven that even our Ralph C. Smedley told, we learn the best in the moment of enjoyment. Because when we are doing with fun, the brain wave will create feel-good chemicals. Here we have doctors, so I think there is a chemicals are oxytocin and dopamine, and Dr. Muneeba will discuss more about that one. So it will make the feel-good one, and it will increase the productivity, creativity, and acceptance. Thank you, Aparna sister. That is the recognize the achievement and encourage open and honest feedback. Fantastic. Yeah, there are more. I'm expecting more from the audience. And we have to make the safe and supportive environment, and recognize, of course, Toastmaster Aparna, my sister, told. And also another one, we have to show the big picture. There are a lot of benefits in Toastmasters, so we have to share that pictures. For example, if one person joined and doing that icebreaker, we can tell the big picture in the what are the benefits. He or she can compete in the club contest, area contest, district, and even in Toastmasters International. So we can motivate them. They will get engagement in the Toastmasters, and they will not leave. And of course, we have to build the trust. Thank you so much, and sorry for taking
Thank you
more
so
time.
much.
Thank
you so much, Toastmaster Kanti. I loved the analogy of leaking bucket with the members, retaining members. Thank you for that. Now coming back to Toastmaster Dileep, what role do mentorship programs play in member retention, and how can they be improved?
Oh, okay. So my home club was Dunes Toastmasters. So in 2018, I remember when I was part of the particular EXCOM as president, we have deliberately did one exercise. So we categorized all our members. So there are three categories. One, the Toastmasters who are highly engaged, moderately engaged, and least engaged. So they highly engaged. Okay, so they are adding value to the club. They are benefiting from the program. Fine. So what is the underlying reason for the least engaged members? We found out it is the lack of membership. So mentorship. So there are mentorship program running in the club, but it was not effective. So one thing, for example, these disengaged members can be one newly joined, or already they're on board past 6 months or 1 year. So the underlying reason, one, these guys are not being provided a feedback, or they are still in their self-doubts. Are they able to deliver their speeches? Do they have a capability to deliver speeches? Do they have a capability to take any club leadership in future? So these are the things they are doubting, and there is no clear guidance has given. So the answer to the question, so number one, what are the three things what we can focus in terms of mentorship? So increase the increase the confidence and self-esteem of each and every member. Is a member newly joined, or is there for a while? And second one, a personalized feedback and support. It's not only on speech mentoring. We might be misinterpreted that mentor is only do mentor speeches. No, it is how the person takes a role. Maybe any role, any other meeting role, any club leadership role, any chair, any event chair, whatever. So feedback can be in any direction. So the personalized feedback and support as a mentor can give. And third one, and all these things will create a sense of belonging. So these are the three things a mentorship can offer a member, and we can prevent losing them, or we can retain their membership. Number one. And how it can, the second part of the question, which is how it can be improved. So there are different methodologies different club adopt. One, we need to have a formal mentorship program. So in the month of July, you list out all the mentor list and assign mentor mentee list, and you circulate and ask them to review it. Number one. Number two, match mentors and mentees carefully. Don't randomly allocate. So allocate mentors based on the interest of mentor mentee, learning style, and experience level. So this should be the criteria for when you match mentor mentees. Then provide a training to the mentors. So you see, when you complete level 1 automatically in pathways, this pathways mentoring will pop up, and it will eventually give an opportunity to become a certified mentor, I should say. So 6 month span. Utilize those opportunity, or guide or prepare education session, conduct with via area or division team for the mentors. Then encourage ongoing communication between mentor mentee. Recognize the mentors, that I should say. So I have seen there are clubs wherein each and every speech they write the mentor name. So it gives a sense of ownership of what the mentee delivers of the speech. So make that kind of recognition, and these are all methods will improve the high quality of mentorship, and eventually will benefit retaining the member to the club.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dileep. I'm going to take this to my club to recognize mentors by having their name in the agenda. That's something beautiful. Thank you so much. Coming to Toastmasters Sowmyya, are there specific strategies for retaining members who are transitioning from beginner to advanced levels?
Thank you, Toastmaster Aparna. I think this is a very, global problem or global issue which most of us are facing, because clearly when you join Toastmasters, there's a lot of energy, a lot of excitement, and somewhere, if not shown the right path down the lane, it just fizzles out. And I would like to mention something very beautiful, which Toastmaster Kanti mentioned here. As an individual, you, me, all of us, we evolve over the period of time. So as a beginner, my goals might be different, but as I evolve, as I move towards advanced stages in Toastmasters, my requirement can completely change. Now, how do we address that? Yeah, what are the specific strategies which could be looked at? Number one, which is personalized goal setting. That goes without saying for everyone, be it new, beginner, or be it old. A personalized goal setting always helps. What are you looking for? Are you looking for speaking opportunity? Are you looking for training opportunity? What exactly are you looking for in Toastmasters? Number two is very, very important, which is mentorship, which Toastmaster Dileep just mentioned a while back. At the beginner level, they might be mentees, but as they evolve, why not they also be looked as the next tier of mentors? And in division, we have launched a mentorship program called Project Aristotle, where we have exactly 4 categories in mentorship, wherein not just we focus on mentoring on the speeches. That's number one. Number two is mentoring on if you are someone who wants to do club meeting roles, but you don't know how to go about it, so even the advanced level who are not really very senior, they can mentor on those, on the club meeting roles. Number three is if you are someone who is an ex-com officer and need mentorship, again, you can take up a mentorship role on that. And number four is someone, if you want to be an aspiring leader, a future leader, why not? They can also mentor on that. I can see DTM Usha is also here. So if people want more details on Project Aristotle, they can connect with us later on. Number three is just like I mentioned, as you evolve, maybe in the advanced stages, the members are more interested in workshops or training, delivering training. Why not involve in them? Because then that way you are developing a next tier of leadership. involving them in leadership role. That also could be an effective way on engaging them. And something which the next one could be very, very basic, which I hope is one of the best practices, and I hope most of the clubs do. It's basically showing the progress of each member, how they are progressing as and when, you know, they are giving the speeches or in their Toastmasters journey. That could be a very effective way of engaging or helping in transitioning from beginner to advanced. And last but not the least is the social events or networking. Involve them. You know, the more you engage them, the more they get involved.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sowmyya. And that is what our District 127 does as well. Those who come into advanced level, they poach them probably for the training workshops and give them opportunities. That's something which I adore about our District 127. Now coming to Toastmaster Raoof. How can Toastmaster Club address the needs and expectations of different generations within their membership? Over to you.
Thank you so much, Moderator Toastmaster Aparna. The Toastmaster program is structured in a way that anyone who is aspiring to be a better communicator and leader can follow the education programs. Now, if we think about the generation in terms of their age group, I don't find any barrier in terms of the program itself. Recently, after the Pathways education programs introduced, we can see if someone would like to go for a podcast, can be done as a project in Pathways education. Building a social media channel can be a project in Pathways education program. So I believe conducting more awareness session in the education program help the members in any age category or any, I don't know how to describe what is the generation means, but this is what I feel. By conducting more education session on Pathways education program will definitely going to help all the members of the club to progress according to their needs and expectation. Now, apart from that, if the member would like to add something, that the club can take a call on that. For example, they want to conduct a debate session in the meeting, add debate into the agenda. Probably the club can take a decision if some of the members would like to improve their communication in that aspect as well. So I believe conducting more awareness session in Pathways education will definitely help in meeting the members' needs.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Raoof. I completely agree. As you rightly said, that Pathways has integrated the technology which is appealing to younger generations. And as you rightly said, we can be flexible with regard to the diverse meeting needs, so which will actually help all the generations within the Toastmasters Club. Thank you so much. Now, coming back to Toastmaster Kanthi, how can clubs foster a sense of community and belongingness amongst the members? Because that's something which probably can keep the members in the club when they feel a sense of belongingness. How can that be done? You are on mute, Toastmaster Kanthi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sister. Yeah. Actually, the maximum enjoyment we can get in the club meetings Told by DTM Sunil Kotarathil in the educational session, and not even in the district meetings or even in the area meetings or division meetings, that we can enjoy in the club meetings only. The club, really, all clubs are giving the sense of community and the foster belonging the members. Actually, the clubs allow the people to connect with each other, and no one is stopping us. It's like a democracy. Who share their similar values and interest. So they can develop their meaningful interaction through regular and sessions and events, and even in social gatherings. And it will form the longing relationship. So we can conduct the different kind of meetings already with the fun factor, even in the outdoor meetings and club activities. Yeah, I have seen many club activities from different, even Toastmasters Dileep, DTM Dileep conducted, and Toastmasters Aparna ma'am conducted in his your club programs. And I saw the people are playing the badminton. The Toastmasters played badminton. So that different kind we can implement in the clubs. So it will create the connectivity. So the example I would like to say, the members, not only with the club officers, even for even the mentor, mentees, and all the club, they can connect together. So go to the people, live with them, love them, and definitely it will improve our learnings also. And also in the members about the educational program also, start with what they know. That is why the program also assigned as per Toastmaster Raoof told. Normally we are beginning with icebreaker. So we encourage the members to start with what they know, then build with what they have. So what are the different interests, like the different pathways we have, engaging humor and dynamic leadership development, presentation mastery. And I would like to say one example from our club, that is Skyline University. That club, that all their goals is giving the presentation. Actually, they are students, and they added presentation mastery as a curriculum. So all the members from the club, they are taking only the presentation mastery. So no need to be the inflexible. We have to be flexible. And what are the goals that they have to do? So we can allow them. So no need to pressurize them. And so the club can foster the sense of community, as you ask. Thank you, Toastmaster Aparna. Maybe you
Thank
can
you
add
so
if
much.
you have idea also.
I completely agree with you, Toastmaster Kanti. I loved that line, live, love, and learn. And what they know, what they have, that is something which the ExCom probably need to find out from the members. And yes, embrace the flexibility so that every member feels valued. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kanti, for those wise words. Now coming to Toastmaster Dileep. How important is recognizing and celebrating members' achievements in ensuring their continued participation, basically?
Okay, thank you. It's a good question, Aparna. Celebrating a member achievement. So we have seen posters flying around in our district websites, wherein whenever our members get a level completion, path completion. So it's a beautiful gestures what we fraternity does towards a member recognition. So there are different kind of member recognition we can do, starting from the club level, proceeded to area, division, district, and global level. The one, as usual, the level completion, what are the things we usually focus as a path completion, then triple crown. And there are other opportunities also wherein we look for recognition opportunities. Number one, in pathways, we can see in level 3, level 4 are elective subjects wherein it asks you to do projects outside your Toastmasters club. So recognize those projects with the name, flyer, everything. Then the area division level, maybe the club member is participating in an event, give a training, supporting a event like an MC, sergeant at arms or timer role, whatever. So give any, maybe he or she will be an event chair for a particular event, for an annual gala event, whatever. So make each and everything and make a recognition pattern and make it as a habit in your club meeting agenda. When the president comes in the first stance, recognize those moments, and it will give a sense of acknowledgement to all the members. That is the one thing normally clubs can practice. And what with this, what will happen? Number one, it's a reinforce a positive behavior, and it's a boost morale of individual member, and it encourages others to participate or win that particular accolade, and it strengthens the club community. So if you see, I reviewed certain practices in area 27 and area 28 in Division G, wherein they use give awards for each and every recognition. They prepare a certificate and give. And they, in some clubs, they create a wall of fame board. So this is a PPT presentation wherein each and every these moments they captured, and in every meeting they run it in the meetings, say online club. And then host a celebration event wherein they will give these awards. So certain clubs, they conduct celebration events once in every 3 months or 6 months and do this. So these are the ways they can promote a member achievements, and definitely it will retain that particular member, and more members will be bonded together, and there's a sense of belonging will come to the clubs.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dileep. As you rightly said, recognize the Toastmasters as well as non-Toastmasters achievement. I remember the club, my home club, the president, what he used to do was, apart from the Toastmasters achievement like triple crown and level completion and path completion, apart from that, there used to be a the professional as well as personal recognition. For example, if anyone has got married, or anyone has got a kid, or anyone has got a child's graduation has happened. So that also was recognized in the club, which actually bonded the members a lot. Now coming back to Toastmaster Sowmyya, how do you balance maintaining the club traditions with adapting to evolving member preferences? The club traditions and the evolving member preferences. How do you balance it?
Thank you, Toastmaster Aparna. I think balance is the key word. And like I said earlier, we all evolve, be it individual. And so that is the case with clubs as well. So there might be certain traditions or certain way of doing things which club used to do for ages, but with the evolving member preference, which you just mentioned, might be a good idea to look at. Now, for anything which we do in club, any action or anything which we want to roll out, it all depends on members' feedback. So first and foremost, it's very, very important to check the pulse of the club and understand what does really the member want. So feedback is number one, which feeds to whatever we do, which is very crucial. Number two is flexibility in terms of how we want to do the meeting, and which again was touched upon all the other three division directors, Raoof, Dileep and Kanthi. We need to be flexible. We always cannot be rigid, oh, this is the way we do and we can't change it, you know. So it could be anything. It could be like at times you could do a reverse meeting. At times you could have occasional theme-based meetings. We can have, again, and it touches the diversity part. Let's say you have a different age profile in one particular club. So the younger generation might prefer Halloween, and the older generation might prefer traditional celebration. So why not have it both, you know, Onam celebration, Diwali, Halloween. And having that room for flexibility gives them that sense of value or recognition that we are also part of this club. The other important aspect is blending old and new. So anything, like we say in our profession, also in HR also, if you want to introduce a change, it should not be sudden. It has to be subtle, and it has to be in such a way that it blends both the old and the new, so that people don't feel, okay, it's changing. And it is based on, again, the members' preference, evolving member preference. Another important aspect is, again, that goes in any scenario, is open dialogue. Having that clear, open dialogue with all the members. Okay, we are evolving. This is your preference. What do you want? How do you want to change it? What are the specific things which you want to include in the meeting? And which again I touched upon earlier, when it comes to diversity and when it comes to evolving member preference, is leadership rotation. Because what happens is, if you have same set of leaders, they have same ideology, same perspective, and nothing really changes, and then that has an impact on, number one, the engagement, and number two, on the retention. So people might be there for some time, but after one point of time, they might just leave. So leadership rotation also plays a very, very important role. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sowmyya. Open and honest feedback is something which I also completely agree, because that actually creates a balance. The members as well as the ExCom knows what is required. Now, coming to Toastmaster Raoof, how do clubs address the balance between structured speech programs and member-driven content? The structured speech programs and member-driven content. How can the clubs maintain a balance over there?
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Aparna. Again, I believe this question is in continuation to the previous question. In Toastmasters, if we look into the speech content perspective, except the three taboo topics, any kind of content the member can bring into their speech or to the theme or any area, whether it is table topics, in the creative way of conducting table topics. So those area, the member can decide, member only deciding on this. We are, the leaders are guiding and mentors are supporting them how to go with the education program and all. Now, apart from that, if the member requests to add something into the meeting agenda, that also the ExCom can take a call on that. Recently, I visited one of the club in my division, another Toastmasters club, a very good program they were conducting that day, that Know Your Toastmasters. So that member is getting an opportunity to introduce more about his professional profile, what exactly he is doing on his profession, so that the other members can understand more about that particular he is doing in the profession. And we also had used to have one session in the agenda in the Toastmasters Club, is about the book review session. Recently also we had in the club. So some of the senior members, they are more interested into the reading. We can see a lot of readers in the club. So they are getting a space to express about the book. So that is also one of the way I have seen something added to this meeting agenda. And apart from that, conducting an interview, like a panel interview, a Toastmaster member is considered as a VIP person, and interviewing his life experience in a particular area or his Toastmasters journey. So that will, the member is getting some, getting spotlighted in front of the other members, and that is another kind of experience he is getting. And if a new member is, he would like to practice attending a job interview, we can give a space for him to practice that by a panel of interviewers in that area, and how we can practice attending a job interview. This can be, I believe there is nothing wrong in adding such things into the agenda of a Toastmasters meeting. I hope I have answered the question. Back to moderator.
Yes. Absolutely, Toastmaster Raoof. I completely agree with you. The flexibility is the key. That's what you wanted to say. And I really love the concept of Know Your Toastmaster and the panel interview. I have heard of panel evaluation, but panel interview is something which actually can help the member if he or she is going for an interview. That this can be like a session where a person can actually get a lot from the Toastmasters fraternity. Thank you so much for that idea, Toastmaster Raoof. And in terms of review, I have seen a club which does not do only book review, it does review of anything and everything under the sun. If anyone has gone to the beach, that is reviewed. If anyone has gone to the hotel, that is reviewed. So that is something which which the clubs can actually make the members feel as wanted. And of course, there is a balance of the structured speech program as well as the other things. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Raoof. Now, coming back to Toastmaster Kanthi, are there specific incentives or rewards that have proven successful in retaining long-term members? Only for retention, are there any specific incentives or rewards that have proven successful?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aparna. I request everyone to unmute and please clap for Toastmaster Aparna, please, for this beautiful question. Yeah, you can see the smile of my sister because the rewards program will work because they will leverage the human behavior. And also there is another one point is there that immediate reward increases the intrinsic motivation by linking activity and goal. And whenever the member achieved some milestones, and we have to recognize immediately. So otherwise it will be get diluted. And we have to increase our culture of recognition in Toastmasters, not only in Toastmasters, in our life. Yeah, even if I cook nicely, my wife used to say, Kanthi, you cooked well. So it is giving me more energy to cook for dinner also. So the rewards will boost the members' morale and it will drive the engagement. Actually, it will help to do more. That is also in the not only in the Toastmasters, everywhere. That is a psychology also. And it will, another important thing, it will motivate other members. If the Toastmaster Aparna ma'am is completed his DTM, so everyone is recognizing and appreciating her, then I will get motivated to complete my DTM or level 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. And there are main things. It will increase the mental and health. And I would like to say some. We have to careful about in that one. So we have to make your program more inclusive for giving the award also, and promote that award. So we have to set the goals. For 100 meters, you have to set the goal in 100 meters, so the people will run fast. But for the marathon, you have to set the goal. For example, the DTM is like a marathon. So they will continue that phase and everything, then they will achieve everything. So we have to promote and communicate with the awards and recognition, what is the meant for that award and how to achieve. So we have to give the clear idea about the award and everything, and also ask for the feedback, please. So if anyone has the doubts and everything, they will come to us. And I would like to say what we are not supposed to do while announcing some other awards. The Toastmasters awards are perfect. There is no doubt about that one. Even in the club growth, if you are saying like a Smedley Award or Talk Up Toastmasters Award and Beat the Clock Award, that is like adding 5 members like that. And in the educational award also plenty of awards, and it's clearly written. If you are announcing some other awards in from the area or division and for the club, we have to plan and we have to check the input also. Otherwise, for example, if you are saying adding, instead of adding 5 more members, if you are not analyzing about the input, you have to add, for area, if you are saying you have to add 100 people within 1 month. So it will be like a huge task. So we have to be careful about that one. And also, if you are failing to communicate, if you are failing to plan, then we are planning to fail, like DTM Murad told. So that also is there, and also of course our division directors told we have to be flexible.
Yeah,
and
thank
do
you.
not
Thank you, Toastmaster Kanthi. I completely agree with the immediate recognition that you said, because that is something which actually boosts the morale of any human being, and that can actually help the member retention, because when the recognition is immediately given or specified, that then it leverages their behavior as well. Thank you so much. Coming to Toastmaster Dileep, what impact do the themed meetings or the special events, as we have discussed here, Does it have any importance on the member retention or participation of the members? Do you think that it is actually required, or is it just a something which we are going against the structured program of Toastmasters?
Yes, Aparna. So here, what I want to tell you and the entire audience. So member continuing in a club only because of two reasons. One, the satisfaction they get and the engagement they get. So satisfaction, obviously, because of the reason why they are into the club, they are getting, it's a one-way street. Club can do whatever required for them. They are attending meeting, a good venue, timing, everything suits. The other one, the other dimension of engagement can be achieved via a themed meeting and special events. Our Sowmyya, the division director, did a recent division night at Al Qudra Lake. So those kind of special events and themed meetings eventually attract a sense of bond among the club members, division members, and area members. So these are all the natural things happens when you conduct special events or themes, and it will encourage more engagement among the members. So it will create a culture if you do it in a club, a sense of unity, and assess the brand value of Toastmasters. But what I like mostly by a themed meeting or special event is only because of number one, breaking the rule. You're not going on a normal meeting. So you're breaking the rule. And there are a lot of ideas to conduct a themed meeting. I saw one club is doing movie night, all going for a movie. No, they are all discussing about movies, what they saw, and they are describing all those movies. All the Toastmasters coming. So this is specialized theme meeting. People who conduct TEDx kind of talk in an entire Toastmaster meeting. There are a lot of ways. So first thing, number one, breaking the rule. And second one, most importantly, I should say, that is only one I want to touch upon. When you are conducting a themed meeting, a special event, there are, if you focus on the disengaged members, identify that skill of that particular member. Maybe he's an art person or organizer, singer, dancer, or a fintech person. Utilize their skills to organize the event, budget the event, and utilize their skill and brought it out, and they feel a sense of satisfaction. They are involved, and that inclusivity can create a better retention strategy for the club. Back to you, Aparna.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dileep. That this was fantastic. That utilize the skills of disengaged members, then the retention follows very easily. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sowmyya. How can clubs create networking opportunities to strengthen the social aspect of being a Toastmaster member?
Thank you, Toastmaster Aparna. I think I have personally seen many Toastmasters, be it new or senior. For them, what's in it for me is networking. And that is something which they are looking in Toastmasters. Some of the very seasoned or senior Toastmasters, they continue their journey because, of course, one of the main reasons is networking. Now, how can we have those networking opportunities within Toastmasters or provide those? So there are two ways of doing this. One is you can formalize it and make it very structured, and the second one is in an informal way. So under formal way, what are the things which you can do is, I have personally seen it in some clubs. What they do is in the pre-networking session, you can actually have your business card exchange, wherein, people can really exchange their business cards and speak about what they do they bring, what they do. You never know where it can get connected and what value they can bring to each other. Second thing is, even in the meetings, you can do cross club meetings. So cross club networking also helps when two clubs come together, two or more clubs come together. There's more room for networking. The informal way of doing it, just like Toastmaster Dileep mentioned, and which I've seen many of them are doing it. They all can go for a bowling night, or karaoke singing, or movie night, or just a picnic, family get together. And this is how people all come together, because we as human being, a social animal, I think networking is something which everyone craves for, and it also, in a way, it fosters both your professional and personal growth. So these are the ways we can do it. Of course, you can be very creative. We can either go it structured, or we can do it in an informal way.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sowmyya. for those inputs on formal way of networking and informal way of networking, which I believe our audiences will definitely take care of and can get help if they require from all the division directors over here, because I think all of the people, the esteemed panelists, are good at creating the networking opportunities for their division. Now coming to Toastmaster Raoof, in your experience, what impact do the well-planned, executed meetings have on member retention? How does the meetings which are well-planned, does they have any impact on the member retention? Do you agree, or like what are your thoughts on it?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aparna, again. Yes, it is very important to have a well-planned meeting, and that definitely going to impact positively on the member retention. Now, as DTM Dileep was highlighting about the member engagement level, and he explained a case study as well, how that issue was tackled based on the mentorship mentoring program as well. Now, in my experience also, I was facing a similar issue that when I was the VP in the club, some members, they always come forward and grab the opportunity of the speaking roles, whereas a certain set of members, they never comes forward by themselves. They need a little bit of push. So here comes the role of a proper planning in the sense, not only just advanced planning, but assigning the roles in a way that distributing equal opportunity for all the members, that every member is getting an opportunity to be engaged as well as progress in terms of the education program. Now, for that, how I was doing when I was taking up that particular role, keeping a tracking sheet, Excel tracking sheet, wherein the roster will be, membership will be on site, and then each member, each meeting, what role the member has taken. So from that tracking list, easily we can identify which member is getting disengaged, or last couple of meetings he has not taken any role. So we can again approach him and give a push, or understand the reason. Probably we may have to assign a new member if the existing mentor-mentee relationship is not going well as per the expectation. So many area we can get input by doing a proper planning, and that will eventually lead to the better engagement of the membership as well as the member retention.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Raoof. I completely agree with that tracking record, because as a VP Education, when I did that tracking record for my club, I was able to retain the members, those whom I felt were getting disengaged. And I actually did what Toastmaster Dileep said, just to see what skills they are good at it, and then engage them with that, which actually helped the whole club. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Raoof, for bringing that in. Now, just let me summarize with whatever values I am taking tonight from this engaging session. All the four panelists were very good in giving their personal experiences, due to which I was able to connect more easily. And what I have learned is that Toastmasters is a self-paced program, so all the members need to take the initiative on their own as well. And the Toastmaster membership, in order to retain the existing members, the mentor-mentee program is a very important one, where the relationships can be built, the skills can be improved, and the leadership opportunities can be given. And we all should come back to basics, start the meeting on time, end the meeting on time, which probably helps the members to be there for 2 hours and then go back to what their life wants them to do. And yes, as the panelists said, that the diversity is very important. Be flexible, have cultural competence, networking, the structured and non-structured way of networking, very rightly given to us by Toastmaster Sowmyya. Membership orientation is very important for the new members. Pathways guide is something which everyone may not understand, but give a good orientation about that, with which the members will feel wanted. And of course, teamwork makes the dream work. It's not the work of one person, it's the work of the entire Toastmasters fraternity to have the retention of the members. And it does not depend on the district, it does not depend on the area, it does not depend on the division, it does not depend on the club, it depends on everyone, each and everyone. And only because there is club, the area survives, the division survives, and district survives. So everyone should promote and help all the clubs. I will not say any club is weak. Probably there are challenges. As an individual, as a part of Toastmasters fraternity, we all will come together to help those clubs which are having any challenges. And of course, District 127 Club Growth Team is doing its best to help the whole Toastmasters fraternity. Thank you all the 4 panelists for those insightful messages and insightful way of taking my questions. And now let me hand over the virtual stage to someone who is in the skies embrace an aviation soul, business planning expert. She plays a vital role. Charter President, Talkmasters in her command, at Billionaires Toastmasters with Treasury's hand. DTAC Ambassador, Division O's pride, in Dubai Advanced as VPE she guides. For elders support, her heart's decree, seeking avenues, a community devotee. Please put your hands together for Toastmaster Shyamala to deliver the vote of thanks. Over to you, Toastmaster Shyamala.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aparna, for this really poetic introduction. I really loved it. Thank you so much. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. This is a quote by John F. Kennedy. Good evening, respected dignitaries, division directors, area directors, club officers, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. Member retention strategies and best practices. What an amazing session we have experienced today. Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Hadi Abdulkader kicked off the meeting with enthusiasm, setting the tone and outlining the guidelines. He then introduced distinguished Toastmaster Dr. Muneeba Ali to address the audience. I want to express my gratitude to distinguished Toastmaster Dr. Muneeba Ali for stepping in for Club Growth Director DTM Dr. Abdul Sathar. She played the recorded speech of Dr. Sathar, addressed the audience, and also introduced the Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Hadi Abdulkader and panel moderator Toastmaster Aparna Rajan in her own inimitable style. Toastmaster Aparna Rajan meticulously coordinated every detail of this session. This was evident in her seamless management of the meeting. She introduced the panelists poetically and skillfully directed the questions to them. Additionally, the concise summaries that you offered following each panelist's response was very apt. And the takeaways from this meeting as well. I would like to express my appreciation to Toastmaster Aparna Rajan for her adept handling of this meeting. Our panelists, Toastmaster Dileep Kumar, Division G Director. Every question you answered with finesse. Toastmaster Sowmyya Shetty, Division C Director. A display of elegance and panache marked the handling of each question. Toastmaster Abdul Raoof, Division E Director, skillfully addressed each question. Toastmaster Kanthimathinathan, Division H Director. Your dedication to this meeting is commendable and addressing each question with flair. A huge round of applause to all our panelists.
Toastmaster Mibin Mathew, I express my gratitude for addressing all the technical matters and ensuring the meeting runs smoothly. Without you, this wouldn't have been achievable. I would like to acknowledge Toastmaster Venzil Fernandes for crafting impactful and vibrant posters, ensuring that the message of the meeting reached every Toastmaster. Fulfilling the role of timer today is none other than myself, Toastmaster Shyamala. I want to express my heartfelt thanks to the audience for dedicating their time this Saturday evening to participate in this meeting and gain valuable insight. Let's give a big round of applause to all the role players and panelists for making this meeting highly informative with takeaways that can be applied immediately in the clubs for member retention. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to present the vote of thanks, and now hand over the screen to distinguished Toastmaster Dr. Muneeba Ali. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shyamala, for that vote of thanks. I'm so impressed with the way you thanked each and every one of them. So beautifully done. And about the session, what is there to say? That was one of a kind of a session which deserves a lavish, loud, and honest round of applause. Thank you once again, Toastmaster Shyamala, for graciously thanking all our role players. From my end, thank you, dear Aparna, and all our division directors, Toastmaster Sowmyya, Toastmaster Raoof, Toastmaster Dileep, and Toastmaster Kanthi from Chennai, from the bottom of my heart. You honored us with that knowledge transfer. Imagine being thrown out of an aeroplane and you hit the ground, break all your bones. You go to the hospital, you heal, then you move on and finally put everything, the whole thing behind you. Then one day somebody tells you about parachutes. That's how I felt. We can really learn a lot from textbooks, but to get expertise coming from experience, that's something else. You have been so kind to share those experiences. And thank you, Hadi, Venzil, and Shyamala, for never saying no to your CGD team. Thank you, Toastmaster Mibin, for being our Zoom master for today's event, all across from the South Sudan. And to our CGD, Dr. Abdul Sathar, thank you for the trust you have shown to me, undoubtedly, by giving me the baton to represent you. Finally, to my lovely audience, you are the real stars. Thank you for being here. And thank you for listening. A request to you, do let your friends know how interesting the discussions were so that they'll definitely watch this workshop later in YouTube. The tips and tricks shared today has been just like the pixie dust from Neverland. It will make you fly high. So do pass the information to them. Today, in the beginning, as I said, the strength of the Toastmaster Club lies not just in its numbers. Just like there's this workshop, the beauty of this workshop just doesn't lie with the number of attendees, but in the loyalty and engagement of its members and the speakers and the panelists. Thank you once again, and tune in for our next CGD events, which will be coming in December and Jan. It will be shared soon all over. Let's all meet and stay happy, stay healthy. God bless. Thank you from my end.